Okay, students, you see, we had been doing chapter 11 of English grammar verbs. So, the previous day you learnt about transitive and intransitive verb, and intransitive verbs are also known as verbs of incomplete predication. Okay, so here we will do finite and non-finite verbs. Now let us find out what are finite and non-finite verbs. So verbs can be divided into finite verbs and non-finite verbs. Now see here, finite verbs are those which change their form depending on the tense of the verb. Tense, tense means time, and the number and person of the subject. Okay, now you know about subject and predicate in a sentence. So about whom the sentence is, about what the sentence is, that is the subject, and what is spoken about the subject is the predicate. Now in the predicate part you have the verb as well, and every sentence, as I said earlier also, every sentence must have a verb. There is no sentence without verb. So okay, sometimes the subject plus verb makes the sentence complete. So subject plus verb, subject and verb alone can make the sentence complete. Okay, so here these finite verbs are those which change their form. The finite verbs, they change their form depending on the tense of the verb and the number and person of the subject, singular number or plural number, whether the subject is singular or plural. Accordingly the verb changes its form. Like here you are given, Raju plays cricket every day. Here the verb plays. So that is the verb. With Raju is singular, so plays. The verb plays shows the subject is singular, okay, and it is in the present tense. Okay, it also indicates the present tense. Plays indicates present tense. Anyway, suppose you have another sentence like, example, Raju played cricket yesterday. Okay, yesterday. Now here in this sentence the verb played, which was earlier plays, now it is played. So it has changed its form. Again it may be like, these children play cricket every day. These children play cricket every day. So here again you see the verb play is simple present. So this is how it changes its forms. Okay, now see here another sentence which is there. Let's read that one once and find out what it is. So one example we read, and from this we came to know that verbs which change their form depending on the tense and number and person of the subject, they are called finite verbs. Okay, so these are finite verbs. In this case, play. Now here, since the subject was plural, In plural case, it became play. Raju, singular case. And it was in the past tense this time, played. Here was present tense, play. Likewise here Raju plays. This too was present tense. But here is past tense. So it became, from plays it became played for the same subject. So the verb is changing its form. It may become now ing form if you put, so playing. Raju is playing or Raju was playing. Okay. So that way the form of the verb keeps changing. So such verbs are called finite verbs. Now another example you see here, Simon and Rishabh. These are plural case, two persons together. So Simon and Rishabh are acting. Since here is a plural case, subject is plural, more than one. That's why here is are. Are shows plural case. And acting in the drama competition. Now acting is, that is the present continuous tense. Are is for present and continuous tense. Since plural case, so it is are. If it is singular case, Simon, then it will be is. Simon is acting. Or in the past tense, Simon was acting. Okay. So depends on the subject. Such verbs which change their form depending on the subject and the number of the subject. Okay. So, or the person, first person, second person, third person, like one who is speaking is the first person, to whom one is speaking is the second person, and about whom one is speaking is the third person. So depending on all these situations, when the verb changes its form, such verbs are called finite verbs. Now in this case, the verb are acting, which is used here, shows that the subject is plural because are has been used. So subject is plural. It also indicates the present continuous tense. From are acting, we come to know that it is a present continuous tense. Whenever ing form is there, it is continuous tense. Okay, it may be past continuous, or it may be future continuous, or it may be present continuous, as is in this situation or in this sentence. Okay, now let's see the other form of verb, that is non-finite verb. Now here you see, non-finite verbs are those which do not change their form to show the action done by the subject. There, finite verb dependent on the subject and shows the tense and kept on changing its form. However, non-finite verbs do not change their form to show the action done by the subject. They perform the function of a noun or adjective or an adverb in a sentence. For example, painting is my favorite pastime. Painting is my favorite pastime. You know, paint. He paints the house. In that case, there it will change. But here it is a verb. But it is performing the work of a noun. Painting is my favorite pastime. So in this situation, this is non-finite verb. Non-finite verb. So as said here, it can function as noun, adjective or adverb. Here it is functioning as noun. What is my favorite pastime? Painting. Name of that thing, so seems like name of something which is my favorite pastime. So since it acts as name, so it is noun. So hence it is called non-finite verbs. The baby wants to play. The baby wants what? Play. Play is verb, you know, but baby wants to play. Now when you say to play, this becomes a non-finite verb, as if the name of something that the baby wants. The baby wants what? So that thing is to play. So it is a non-finite verb. The words painting and to play are being used as nouns in these sentences. In both these sentences, the words painting and to play are being used as nouns. The non-finite verb painting in the first sentence takes the verb paint, main verb paint, plus ing form. So painting, paint plus ing, painting. It acts as the subject in the sentence, and here in the first sentence the word painting is acting as a subject, okay, about whom the sentence is. The sentence is about painting, and what is spoken about painting is my favorite pastime. That is the predicate. Okay, so this is a noun. It is noun and acts as non-finite verbs. The non-finite verb to play in the second sentence, to play, takes the to plus verb. To plus verb is play form. It acts as the object in the sentence because we have subject and the other part is object. So the baby in the second sentence, the baby is the subject, wants to play. Wants, that is the main verb, okay, to play. Now this wants here, the baby wants, this is finite verb. The baby wants is finite, but to play is non-finite verb. We can have similar example in a situation like example like exercising. Exercising is good for health. Exercising is good for health. Now here this is non-finite verb. Okay, so but in the other sentence, suppose again if you say I go to dance. I go to dance. So here to dance becomes the non-finite verb. So this is how we have to differentiate between finite and non-finite. I go for something. What is the name of that? To dance. Okay, so